Okay. I need some
What
pencils.
page is the leg of mutton sleeve on this book?
It's 372.
372, okay.
I sharpened a whole bunch. I didn't want to be embarrassed. So I measure from that top along my grain line, 4 inches. Now, this is where it gets interesting. It's going to go right into the upper part of my sleeve here. So I measure down the side seam, 3 inches. And both of them. That's 3 inches. Let's just write it up. No, it's too many pencils. 3 inches there, 3 inches there.
3 inches twice.
Yeah. And this will open up the whole upper part of the sleeve. So 3, 3, 3, and 3. So they all get connected to this midpoint. Looks a little different. I want you to see this concept, and maybe we can apply it in other ways. How exciting. I have not seen this utilized, this type of slashing. I should get on that in garments. Where can I do this? I'm trying to think. Well, maybe in cowls, when I want to add a cowl, certain types of cowls. That's where we're at. Easy peasy. What did we learn last week? We got to get some paper ready, because once we start slashing things, they go flying around. So this should do it for both. Where you going all dressed up today?
I had a job interview.
Oh, you can't fool me, girl. The hair's nice, the neck, everything is good.
If you want Darren, I'll move over there. Kimmy?
It's okay.
No, I can. It's going to be a better angle for me. So.
Again, I don't do the folded sleeve. I like it open, and do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, were you fine with that? It's just as easy. I just find that it mixes up the students too much, confusing them, and it's not something I'm here to do. I'm here to unconfuse you. Okay, so first thing we do is when we bring the draft to the next piece of paper is we could secure it and extend this grain line. Yeah, I need to get control of things. Doesn't mean the paper is straight or anything is straight, but it does mean that this will be straight and extended. Yeah, because you could just use your scraps or whatever. It doesn't mean to just to do your draft. But you can take charge of the situation. Okay, problem solved, I think, as soon as I do that. So if I go back here, I don't know if this one works. Yeah, it should work. What they're asking me to do is spread 2 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna get these out of the way, and I'm gonna go 2 inches on either side of my, there she is, grain line. And just give myself a reference mark. And I came, let's put it down there. 2 inches on either side. Okie dokie. So, these two have to touch up here, and then the rest sort of falls in place. Sleeve cap. No biggie. Huh? It's kind of boring after all of that hype. A lot of hype. Looks kind of boring. Back in the day, we had sleeves in bridal wear. There were 2 meters per sleeve. It's a lot of sleeve. So there's all your stuff, Miss Kimmy. You can do your little research there. And there's nothing, I don't think, like an actual garment to illustrate these things. And I'm touching the 2 inches mark with my sleeve cap. That's all. Easy peasy after last week. I told you you'd feel smart. And so what happened with these guys? These guys, what they're all about really, it looks like it's here, but it's really about the side seam. To have that nice, to help us get that even distribution there, or shaping rather. So I'm just gonna keep them even if I can, and lots of times I can't. So I kind of just let them go where they want to go. I'll try to get them even, but that's about me drawing this new shape. That's what it's about. Bazi, did you get your homework, people? Anybody? There was homework there. And Kim, I think that's yours. So I'll make this one even. And issues, questions, how did you guys make out? Were you able to make yours even? Everything okay?
With a little bit of fudging, yes.
Well, a little bit of fudging. I call it finagling. That's it. Now, so what did we do? What did we do here? What did we do? Hey. Did we speak English? Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 inches here. So we open this up, kind of like this. What did we do last week to balance things off? What did we have to do? We don't want that football sleeve. We want to add a little bit.
Raise the cup.
The cap, give it some height to proportion it. Keep things proportioned. So I'm going to help myself out with a little straight line, a working line. I love these pencils. Did I mention that? Okay, and what do you think now? I love the book here. It doesn't tell you, it draws the thing, but doesn't tell you exactly how much to add. Measure up, it says 1.5. Ah, that's silly. I don't know. 1.5? Well, what proportions is that though?
2.
2 inches.
Huh?
Shouldn't it be 2?
I don't know.
All, everything equal?
They say 1.5. What do you want me to do? Measure 1.5 inches up from the cap and blend. Okay, at least they said it. That's good. I'll do what they said. I don't know. I like to keep things proportioned, you know, me, and nice whole round numbers. Because what are you guys going to do? You're going to do 3/4 inches for half?
Aren't we doing this full scale? We've done the other sleeves full scale.
We?
I prefer everybody in
I'm
the
doing-
class so far for the sleeves has been doing it full scale. Yeah, you told us to do it full scale.
I know, but did you do it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wait, didn't I do mine full scale?
Well, I don't know, because some I marked were not, and some were,
No,
what
we're
I
talking about the
said.
one we're handing in today.
Okay.
You said to do it full scale. Last week
I
was half
did.
scale, this week full scale, because you said.
And while I was doing the marking there, Miss Jacques, I realized that you've got those full-scale blocks. You're good to go with your first project? It's all ready, sort of? Yeah. That's good. You're welcome.
What's the fast way to do it?
showed you with the ruler, same stuff. Okay, so the blending part is hard for you guys, okay? And I told you to use your blocks. When in doubt, refer to the blocks. So here, which block would I refer to? Would I use my torso block? Would that be helpful to me? Nope, my sleeve block. Even though this sleeve cap has been stretched out, opened up, etc., whatever you want to call it, it should look, I think it looks, where's my sleeve? Where's my sleeve? Is it there, my block? Mercedes, right there. Mercedes, grab.
Yeah.
It looks like a sleeve. Doesn't look exactly like this sleeve, but it looks like a sleeve, right? This part is longer. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So there is help out there when you're stuck, okay? This level, pattern making 2, you should be able to start figuring out how to help yourself, how to find the answers that you're looking for when you're stuck and not spinning your wheels. And I need blue. Where'd the blue go? I don't know. It's here somewhere. I have a color coding system. There it is. All right, so I'm going to look at my side seam. That's what they are. That's what I call them. If you want to call them something else, you better let me know. So, yeah, just a little blend. Do you have to do the same thing on the other side?
Of course, yeah.
Yes, of course I do. I could flip the paper over and get it the same, or I could just wing it. Yeah, no, beautiful. Even in the markers. That doesn't happen too often. Okay, so talk to me. What's missing?
Seam allowances?
Oh, besides that.
Green line.
I got green line.
I mean, the arrows,
Whatever.
the side seam marker, or
No, none of that. None of that.
Detail,
Nothing
label.
so obvious. Something important.
gather.
Gathers. I talked to you about where those gathers need to live. So I'm going to put control notches in. And that's when they all laughed at me. Their finishing touches. They weren't laughing after when they went bankrupt. After they fired me. No, they couldn't use me. Nobody fires anybody. Oh, what a disaster. Okay, anybody got kids there where you working? Family life? Anything, any kind of life? Pretty much no. It's taboo. It's taboo. Okay, so these are my notches for setting in my sleeve. Let's extend them into my seam allowance, nice and healthy. And then up here, in between here, we're gonna gather. Okay, lovely. What else?
Check the wrist.
Let's check the wrist. Love that. I think I need more tape though to be able to check the wrist. If you say anything about Fanny, they look at you like you're from another planet. Even the faculty here is biased. It's not good. This kind of bias, not that kind of bias. The other kind of bias. Okay, so let's put the side seams. Let's put them on for you. Side seams are here. Okay, so we're gonna bring those together. No more driving off the highway.